welcome back to the channel. Today we are back on Fortnite for the final day, final hours of this season. As you can tell from my voice, I am ill, very ill. But the show's got to go on, eh? The show's got to go on. These videos won't come out probably until after the events, which I'm sorry for that because it's just a lot of energy to edit these videos. But as we stand in front of Juice WRLD's rumoured to start the event, holding something in his fists, my mates will say it's 0 point, but I don't believe them. The 0 point's a little bit more bigger than that in my opinion. But yeah, this is going to be an overview, just visiting every location and just remorsing it, because we're probably not going to get this back for a while. So obviously we've got the rig. The rig obviously holds TNTina and her beautiful bow that is so powerful. I haven't been here much because I don't advertise it as much, but we did come here when we did the 4 corner challenges, which I was prominent we did this year because we didn't do it last year. Slurpy Swamps is an iconic location because obviously the water heals you. It is iconic in every single way possible. I'm going to pause that. We are going to make our way around the map and finish back at Juice WRLD. But Slurpy Swamps with its healing abilities. Obviously we've got the dam, obviously where we saw with the trailer, which is just classic stuff. As we come to Misty Meadows, one of the first spots I went, because it's one of my favourites personally. It's one of my favourites. You got one side, and you can just go for battle whenever you want to. You can go under the bridge, you can go over here, start over there with a chopper if you want to escape, and you're chilling. A new location that we covered in the last video that came during this brand new update with Juice WRLD, Catty Corner. Catty Corner was... I didn't really play with Catty Corner being live in the game because it came in Chapter 2 Season 3 with the, as you remember, the flooding season. And personally, I didn't really gel with that season. It wasn't really for me. So I couldn't really gel with Catty Corner because of the charged shotgun. For me, was a bit of a... it wasn't very good. I don't like how the fact that people can charge it all the way up and it doesn't fire. You can just charge it for years and years and then kill your enemy by camping, so to speak. But I've got no hate. I've got no hate on this location. It is beautiful. The unopened bunker, and then we go to the OG location. I'm just going to pass through this because we'll see this in a couple of days' time. We got Lazy Lake, the tilted of this location. I want to firmly say the tilted of this location, because it is such action when it came through at the beginning of the chapter. I have very fond memories of this location, especially during the Winterfest of this year, of that year. Right then, as we go to Eminem's Grotto, it was brilliant to see the Grotto return for, even if it wasn't for anything, but Eminem, minigun, location, Mom Spaghetti, and just having Rap God's minigun. It's been a blast. A very hard video to make when it came out. Very hard. A very annoying video to make, but it was well worth it in the end. But we got Dirty Docks. Personally, it doesn't get visited a lot. The only fond memory I have of this is the what's it called? The uncommon to legendary randomized skin challenge and weapon you could only pick up. I remember, I'm pretty sure I had Deadpool in that game, and that was the no audio for the whole video. No audio for the whole video, which was just really interesting. But hey, we do work with stuff. But Steamy Stacks, a legendary location. Obviously, Sky-based video this time around. It's one of my... I wanted to do one in Chapter 2 OG Fortnite, but I didn't get time to do it. But the yacht, yacht, home to Deadpool, Meowsicles. A lot of the people don't know if Meowsicles don't spawn in, which is annoying. But the yacht, you can get caught out by the storm really easily. Happened in the first video I did. I got caught out by the storm and I died, so I had to redo it. But hey, it was funny. It's got the mansions. If we come over to Frenzy Field, if I said that, Frenzy Farm. Obviously we had the massive chase when we had the god minigun, but this reminds me of Frenzy Field from chapter 1, which we will get in a couple of days, which is going to be brilliant. And the good thing about that, we're going to get Anarchy Acres back. We haven't had Anarchy Acres. We didn't get it in OG Fortnite at all, so it'd be good to see that. Craggy Cliffs just reminds me of the chapter 3 location. So much. It definitely gave me that nostalgia on that sense. It is just a beautiful location. And there was a glitch, my mate did it. He went through the map and he died, so I think that was the highlight of this location. Definitely. Unfortunately I wasn't a part of that session, but it was definitely a beautiful thing to be a part of in a way, and we're nearly done. What we're going to do, we're going to go to here, to there, to there, to dog, to salty, to dog, to there, and then we're done, unfortunately. Pleasant Park, we're going to skip Pleasant Park because we'll see that in a couple of days. As we come to Ice Isles, Ice Isles has been such a gift. I didn't realise as well that dot is there. If you don't know what that dot is, it basically was on the chapter 3 map, and it's the Cube Queen. It's the Cube Queen. But yeah, Ice Isles. It's just a beautiful location. The shark when it came was beautiful, and I think this. I know it was run by Ice Spice, but it is such a good location to be in the game. Just the fact of its presence on the map being there is I think really good, and the levels to it was really good, and the guns as well. The Ice Grappler, I thought it would be really bad, but really good in a way. And I think the most legendary spot on the map, Sweaty Sands, obviously this is where we got Travis Scott, when we got pushed back to Sweaty Sands to experience probably the best Fortnite event we've ever had, and probably the best concert, unless you can argue with Marshmello, probably the best concert we've ever had. Yeah, and also we had the Ferrari first branded car in the game come through here as well, and that trailer. God, just remembered that. Right, we're gonna go past Salty Springs, as we're gonna see that next week in its former glory, proper glory. As recording this video, there's 3 hours and 31 minutes left until the event. But the Dog Pound, the agency, whatever you want to call it, it has definitely been a very good nostalgic point to see this again. Yeah, I do want to take accountability to see this location one more time. It's in every chapter. You can't miss it. It's in every chapter. Crackshot's cabin with its Christmas tree. It doesn't disappear all year round. It's got a Christmas tree there. I think it's beautiful. It always gives me nostalgia. Whenever I think of chapter 2, I always think of this Crackshot house. And also, another side note, I always think of this waterfall. Just the fact that you can place woods and kill all your opponents. Not get kill credit for it, but kill your opponents is just, it was the funniest thing in the world. I think the only two I really want to cover, obviously Risky Reels version of chapter 2. But yeah, Midas being there, Snoop Dogg being here, it's just nostalgic in every single way. Weeping Woods. I always used to call this Wailing Woods. But yeah, the only fond memory I hear is we got third parties in not a ranked game, but a regular game by Eminem's Minigun. We were just really just staring at Juice WRLD the entire time because it was obviously first release date, and it was really, really cool. But yeah, one more side quest I want to cover before we get onto the final main location, which arguably for me is the second best location ever. This is what I call the Wood Farm. It has everything for a sky base you could possibly imagine. Just everything here was possible for sky basing. You probably wouldn't get the best circle because where it is on the map, but you could get max wood if you wanted to for the game. But personally for me, the second best location on this map, Holly Hedges, was beast of a location. Reminds me a lot of when I first watched a laser beam video and he found lightsabers here. The snow as well. I know it was obviously everywhere on the map, but here personally just reminds me every single time of this location. And yeah, and that's going to be it for the video. We're gonna just scour this map one more time, and it's definitely, it goes Oju Fortnite, this map, chapter 3, chapter 4, chapter 5. It pretty much goes in order personally for me, because it's just how it was. The vibes in chapter 1, the vibes in chapter 2. Chapter 3 kind of does the fall off, but it's hard to compete with chapter 2. They're probably joint second, chapter 2 and chapter 3. Chapter 4 was good. Too far for Juice WRLD. Where's he spawn? But chapter 4 was alright. Chapter 4 is probably third, and chapter 5 personally wasn't very good. We're going to unable to get Juice WRLD in the shot, but I'm probably going to do this overall so we can get his like monument over here. But hey, actually no, probably do it from over here. Unfortunately, I won't get the shark in. But yeah, that is going to be it for the video today, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Let me know, like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video, which will be the event.